And my dog actually went down there and was like, herding the cows up the road with him. I didn't know you even know how to do that, but he did. And he actually like herded all the cows together. Never had any training at all. He just did it. And it Hello! Welcome back to my channel. Today is Monday to the middle. I've told you guys this before, but it's like an old commercial from when I was a kid. I don't know why I remember it all the time, but it's like, to the Monday, to the right, to the morning. Yeah, like Monday, because it just sounds, I don't know, I just like that commercial, and I don't even know. Anyway, guys, it is stupidly hot. Like, I'm hot, and it's freaking, it's really, really hot outside, but I'm not have to go outside today because I'm exercising inside because I'm not dumb. Maybe I'll lose about 100 pounds like I exercise outside, but it's way too hot to do that, and I'll probably get a heat stroke unless I got up super early in the morning or did it at night. And I'm not walking out at night because crap out here is ridiculous. I ain't getting 8. But this weekend, I'm wore out for this weekend, guys. I cut grass one day on 4 hours of sleep. The next day, I got a good night's sleep, but then I decided to clean the house for all day. Like, literally, it took me all day. I flipping couches and cleaned underneath couches, vacuuming, and moved everything in the living room. Well, most everything in the living room, except for, like, that one white chair in the corner and that stuff, because I didn't get to it because I was too tired. But that took me, like, 4 hours that day. And today, and now I got to exercise today, which I probably should take a day off to rest because I'm pretty sore. My legs are really, really sore because I didn't sit down hardly yesterday, so my legs are pretty sore. But I'm going to exercise anyways, and we'll see what happens. So hopefully that works. Anyway, guys, I'm also home alone because my dad has went to work. So let's get this started. I will come back in a few minutes. Woo! Man, we are in a heat wave again, guys. Like, it's actually so hot. We have a thermostat here that tells you how hot it is back here. I don't know if you can tell, but where's the red? The red thing is almost, it's like 84 degrees in the hallway. And it's actually probably hotter than that because it's right here by the air conditioner, and the air conditioner in the window, like, this thing opens up a little bit. So it's probably actually hotter than that back there. It's probably close to, like, 90 degrees back there. Which, I mean, it is close to 90 degrees anyways, because it says 84. But out here, it's not too bad. I think out here it's, like, let's see here. We have a thermostat here. It says it is 80. It says it's 80 degrees in here, over here. So, if it's 80, it's still pretty hot, but it's not as hot as it is back there. At least I can breathe out here. Back there, it's stupidly hot. Like, beyond hot. Anyways, guys, like I said, it's actually pretty late already. It's like 4:30 before I even start exercising, but I do got stuff to do today. I want to exercise, and then after that, we're gonna make zucchini bread from the garden. We got a bunch of zucchini from the garden. I'm gonna make zucchini bread. Not the best health food. I'm not gonna eat much of it because usually I make zucchini bread and eat like a whole bunch of it, but this year I'm not gonna eat very much of it. I'm not even gonna eat any today because I had my diet for today. I can eat it tomorrow, but not today because I had pizza left over from Friday, so I decided to eat it 2 slices of, which was the last 2 slices. But again, not too bad. I'm still losing weight, but one bad meal here and there isn't that bad. And then for dinner, all I'm eating is literally like turkey burgers and vegetables for dinner to counteract the bad pizza I had for breakfast. Because usually that's how it is. Like, if I eat like pizza or stuff for dinner, I still don't eat like hardly any of it. Like, if I get fast food or whatever, because it's only like once every couple weeks if I even get pizza or fast food. But if I do, it's usually only once a week, and then the weekend I usually eat with like my parents, and it's usually like one day is like a home cooked meal, and the other day is like I don't know, like processed food. But it's only one meal a day, and then usually for breakfast I eat the same thing, which is tuna, grape salad, and stuff like that. It's really, really healthy for breakfast. So it like counteracts it, and then I'm still like not that bad. Like, before my diet, this is what I eat before my diet. I would literally eat like 2 packs of noodles in the morning, and then I'd eat like a sandwich like an hour later with processed bread and meat and like 2 pieces of cheese, a whole bunch of turkey, like a processed what was it? It was processed lunch meat, and then a whole bunch of that, and 2 slices, big glob of mayonnaise. I'd eat that, and then for dinner I'd eat like a whole container of rice. It was like pre-cooked rice. That was like white rice, and it was like Spanish rice mix, and like a whole bag of that by myself. 2 hamburgers with cheese on it, and probably more mayonnaise. And then as soon as right before I went to bed, I would eat like 2 more bags of noodles, a sandwich, and then sometimes if I was really hungry, I would binge and eat like 4 or 5 freaking peanut butter sandwiches with butter and milk. Like, that's what I would do every single day, and I was packing the pounds on. Like, it doesn't sound like a lot, but it is. And then if we had like other junk food in the house, I would eat whatever. Like, at night I would go crazy and eat like a whole bunch of junk food. Like, we had like potato chips or anything, I eat them. Like, for some reason I was binging at night, like right before, well, not right before I went to bed, about 12-ish, which is like a couple hours before I go to bed, I would get super really hungry, and I would binge like everything in the house. I would just eat everything. Like, it was bad. Like, even if we had like hot dogs in the house, I would eat like 4 hot dogs without like bread at night, and I don't know why. Or like a whole bag, like half a bag of like what was something else I eat? I can't remember now. I'd eat like half a bag of like pizza rolls or hot pockets or stuff like that. I eat like 2 hot pockets at night. Like, I was really really packing the calories on. It doesn't seem like a lot, but it actually is, because you don't realize how many calories in unless you actually start counting. Like, I did the math, and if I, like, before I started dieting, I did the math one day when I was eating before I started dieting. I was eating close to 4,000 to 5,000, even 6,000 calories in one day sometimes. Which, if I kept eating that, I would be 600 pounds in, like, 4 years probably, because I was almost 300 pounds anyways, and I was packing the calories on, and I was hardly moving at all. Like, before I started this, I would literally just sit in that chair and watch YouTube all day and do nothing, and then maybe I'd vlog, maybe. And I would vlog for like 5 minutes a day. But now I'm out here exercising at least an hour and a half every single day, sometimes 2 hours during the week. So that's 5 days a week of 2 hours of activity. And then the weekends, I try to do more than I usually do. I try to walk around a little bit and stuff like that, and help my dad out in the garden and stuff like that. But I try to rest of the weekends, because, yeah. So, yeah. Anyways, guys, enough about my diet and my lifestyle, because you guys already know, because I basically film everything that I do every single day, and it's kind of boring some days, but I like vlogging. It's fun. I do it for fun. So, yeah. Anyways, guys, I will cut back in a few minutes. Bye, guys. I'm back. It's been a little bit of time since I cut back, because last time it was like 5. Now it's like, well, I think it was more like 6 o'clock, but now it's like 8, well, almost 8. Because the chicken's ready to go to bed, and I'm ready to put him to bed, because I'm tired, because I just got done exercising. And I get wore out whenever I do my HIIT exercises. It's not too bad when I do the yoga day, but when I do my HIIT, coupled with my, crap, I can't remember what it's called, but the one thing where you squat and then you get on your hand, you do push up, and then you jump. So, I want to call them suicides, but I don't know what they're called exactly. Anyways, when I do those, they really wear me out too. So, yeah, I'm getting more used to it, though. Since I started doing them the last couple weeks, I've been getting a lot better with my breathing. I also have been taking my inhaler too, which I should have done a long time ago, but I'm stubborn because I don't like the inhaler, because it drives me nuts to have to do it. But since I've been doing it, I've been breathing a lot better, actually. I think that was a lot of my problem, actually. Man, look at all this grass. The grass died whenever we cut it, like, because it's been hot. It hasn't been getting that much rain. The last couple weeks it's been super hot, so the grass kind of died. But it's fine, I think. Maybe. Should have cut the grass. Well, so I can't believe we didn't even cut all the grass. We didn't cut all that back there, and you'll see here in a minute when we get up here. Because I got off the lawnmower, I cut the whole yard, and then I decided to quit because I got hot and I wanted to get some water, because I've had water like all day. I was cutting for like 3 hours, I think. I had like another hour probably to cut. And I decided to get off the lawnmower up there by the chicken house, and the lawnmower just decided to not start anymore. We thought it was a battery because it wouldn't turn over at all. So we tried jumping it with the car. That didn't work. And then we tried, we see if there was any juice in the battery at all, because we took the battery and we just touched the battery terminals, not the battery terminal, but the jumpers together, and it shocked. So there's stuff in the battery, so it's not the battery. We don't need a new battery. So we have no idea what's wrong. We think a cable came off or something. We have no idea how to do it, because no one in my family is a mechanic or anything like that, because we suck with stuff like that. Like, we suck with cars and building stuff. Well, my dad could build pretty well. It's just that he can't like make frames and stuff. Like, if someone gives my dad a frame like a house, he could probably build a house. You know, like he could put like the boards on the wall and all that stuff in the floor, as long as like, and it would be like perfect basically. But if you have to make the frame first, like if you have like the frame, he can do everything else. But we suck at making frames, making them level and stuff. But if my dad has a frame, then he could basically build anything. That's like, of course, that's the hard part of making anything, because you have to have the frame be level, and yeah. But enough about that. But yeah, we don't know anything about like, my family knows nothing about like cars or engines or anything like that. We don't have to do to work on it. So we have to have someone else come look at it. They were supposed to show up. They didn't, but that doesn't matter. Maybe they can still show up, who knows. But also, I was going to make zucchini bread today, but it turns out I can't find vanilla extract, which is very important to zucchini bread. It's like one of the main ingredients, obviously, because it's very important. But, so I don't have that. I'm going to look really good in the cabinets, because almost if we have, I didn't see any. But I'll look again, see if I can find it. If we have it, then I will show you guys how to make zucchini bread, because it really is just eggs, flour, sugar, and zucchini that's cut up. Like, I think it's like 4 cups of zucchini. Leave the cat alone. Really, Jake? No, Jake. Leave the cat alone. Jake, leave the cat alone. Ugh. It's very humid out here too, guys. Like, it's hot. Like, even if the sun's not out, it feels like a rainforest rather than the mountains, literally. I love how this field looks when it's all cut, except for like these weird like bushes we have going on. Because these weird bushes are big stumps we can't run over. Jake, will you come on? Jake. Jake, what are you doing? Come on. Jake, will you come on? Jake, I'm tired of you doing this. Gee, I know you want to sniff the world, but you're a pain in the butt. This is why you need a harness, so whenever you run away from me, I can just pull on your chest instead of your neck and choke you, and it's not my fault. I mean, it is. Well, it's technically his fault. Well, I mean, it's my fault too, because he should be trained better not to pull, but he doesn't know. He's not very... Stupid cows. Someone has cows up the road and they drive me nuts. They go, moo! They make some weird noises sometimes. Freaks me out when we first... Well, it didn't freak me out when we first came up here, but so they also had donkeys. Someone had donkeys on the other side of the hill and they go, woo! Well, I think they got rid of them because I don't hear them anymore. So who knows? But yeah, the cows make some weird noise. When we first moved up here, we had another dog. If you go back, I think he's in some old video. Hope he is. We had a dog named Beethoven. He died last year, around, well, not around this time, but maybe 2 years ago. It's been a while. I think it's maybe a year or two. Do you hear the cows? Is all you hear. But yeah, we had another dog, and it was like a herding type dog. It was like a mixed breed between. It looked like a collie and some other dog. I forget. We never did know what it was because they told me when I was a little kid. Because it was in a trailer park. I took them when I was in a trailer park. I was walking around with someone when I was like 5, and they had a bunch of dogs out in a box, and it's like, free dogs, and I was like, and we wouldn't even look at it, right? Because I was a little kid, I didn't know any better, and we actually took 2 of them. We took a girl dog and a boy dog, and the girl dog actually looked almost exactly like ours. They have a lighter brown, where he was brown at, and we took him home, and my dad said we couldn't keep the girl dog, but and then I started crying because, well, first they said we couldn't keep any of them at all because they was gonna be big dogs, because it was a really big dog, because it was a collie, and I forget what other kind of breed it was mixed with. It was a collie and something else, but yeah, we never did figure it. But I forget what they told me. Jake, use the bathroom. Anyways, we brung it home. We brung both dogs home. They told us we couldn't keep any of them. Then I started crying because we took the dogs back, right? We took the dogs back because and then they told us if we don't keep them, then they'll kill them at the dog pound, which is horrendous to say to like a 5-year-old. So then I'd take it back home. I begged my mom and dad to keep the dog, and I think at that point they said, just, yeah, keep it, because I start bawling my eyes out because I got my way all the time when I was a kid. So we ended up keeping him, and yeah, he lived to be about 15, 16 years old, because he got him when I was 5 and he died like 2 years ago. So he might have even been older than that, probably like close to like 17. He's a pretty old dog. So yeah, Jake, will you come on? We gotta put the chickens away. Gee, it's hot, and I've been reminiscing about old times. Now let's see if the chickens are in here. Jake, will you walk? Well, I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, don't get mad at me. All the chickens are in here, which is a good thing. The cow needs to shut up. So why did we start talking about dogs for anyways? I don't know why, but it's just what I do. Really? It needs to be fixed better. Look at this. Something's going to get in there because the door warped. But, yeah. I'm not walking around the barn, Jake, because this grass is high and I'm not getting snake bitten. It's getting dark. So we're going back on this way. If you need to do that, you can do it down this hill. Right. Are you good, Jake? Come on. Will you walk? Oh, that's why we started talking about dogs, because I was telling you how stubborn this dog was. But yeah. I don't even hear our cat. I'm surprised we didn't even see the cat. Anyway, guys, I'll come back in a few minutes. I'm going to look see if we have anything to make zucchini bread. And if I do, then I'll show you. But if not, then I'll just probably end the vlog. So I'll come back in a few minutes. Alright, guys, I feel really stupid now. I was telling my story about the cows and my dog, and I had to tell you about the dog first. Well, I had a dog, but, okay, I told you about the dog. So this is why the cows remind me of my dog, because when we first moved up here, it was about 4 or 5 years ago, the neighbors, which have the cows now, I think those are those cows, they was actually bringing the cows up there, and for some reason they got loose or something, and they'd run around the house down here, down our road, right? You can see them from, like, running around, and they was chasing them, yelling at them all day, they was trying to catch them all day, And my dog actually went down there and was like herding the cows up the road with them. I didn't know you even know how to do that, but he did. And he actually like herd all the cows together. Never had any training at all. He just did it. And it, I think he was actually kind of old. So if he was younger, he probably would have actually hooked up more. But he came back. He chased the cows to him and all together and then chased them up. Well, he didn't chase him, but he was like following him up the road while he was on. He didn't leave our yard because he was a really good trained dog. He just ran around all day. He never left the yard because he's kind of old when we moved up here. He just, most of the time he sat in the porch and just looked off and relaxed in his old age because he's old. But yeah, that's what reminded me of the cows because they got loose one day and they was chasing around. My dog chased them through the yard up the road a little bit until they went up the road and he came back. Yeah. Anyway, guys, let me look see if I have any stuff for my zucchini right now. I'll cut back in a minute. So, hi, guys, I'm back. We don't have any vanilla extracts, so I have to wait for a couple days until I can get some at the store. Probably because I threw it away because I cleaned up the cabinets a couple days ago and I threw away all the old stuff we didn't use in like a year. And I might just threw it away because we haven't used vanilla extract in like a year, since last year actually, because we haven't had any zucchini bread, or zucchini. So, yeah, that happened. So I'm just going to get in the vlog. So yeah, I'll come back in a few minutes and we'll have our little powwow outside like we'll do. So I'll come back in a minute. Hi guys, I'm back and we're outside obviously because I said we're going to have a powwow. And this thing is dead. This thing needs water. Ow, it's prickly. It needs water. Why is it so prickly? This is what this is what aloe vera is made out of. Ow, it's so prickly. You can actually eat this too. Well, who's meowing at me? I have not seen that big cat all day and I hope it's fine. Look, they're both in the window. Well, the cat wasn't ever very long, but they was both in the window a minute ago. Anyways, guys, as I was saying, didn't really do a lot today. We didn't even film my dad. It was just me all day because I need to start getting up earlier so I can actually film my dad or my mom. If I get up early, if I can actually film my mom before she goes to work. Now, I don't want to film her after she comes home because then she's in a cranky mood and this is why I don't film my dad either, because I gotta stay up till 2 in the morning like I do every night and just film my dad when he comes up, but they're all cranky after work, so I don't film. I like to film before they go to work. But yeah. Anyways, guys, if you like today's vlog, remember to like, comment, subscribe, click the bell, especially your triple. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow.